Hey y'all, I'm back from my grave. I just wanted to say I'm sorry to all my lovely fans who were waiting for me to upload. I had a lot of issues regarding YouTube, and I also had some personal issues that brought my mood down. Because of that I wasn't motivated to post. But I am now. So here I am. 2020 has been a bag of shit year so far, but thankfully for us we stan K-pop, and we had some fire ass comebacks. But to counter that we also had some that made me want to cut my ears off and sell them to prisoners. So today I'll be voicing my opinions in them. As always, feel free to agree or disagree with me down below. And if you have any video suggestions for me, I'll see what I can do. Starting off strong, we have the ever so controversial Wannabe by ITZY. I've noticed that a fair chunk of my subscribers don't like ITZY's music because they can't vibe with it, but they respect the girls and like them. But there was one person in my comment who had some not so nice things to say about them. You know who you are, and I hope a raccoon eats off your face in your sleep for what you said, you jerk. Anyway, Wannabe for me was a whole bop and a half. Everything about it was just so great to me. I loved it. It was pretty similar to ICY, but that's just because ITZY is establishing their sound. I don't know. Maybe my opinion's invalid because I've liked everything they've came out with. But Wannabe was great. The stage outfits were fucking cute as hell. I seriously adored it. The choreography was unique and fun, but easy to learn. And I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Lee did great, and she deserved all the love in the world. Overall, Wannabe was great and made me feel very proud of the girls. Next up we have So What by LOONA. I love it. Sorry not sorry. The stage outfits were coherent but unique in their own way. The song was something new yet something familiar. The bridge slapped me in the goddamn face and I was just so here for it. I'm so bad. Yes, the fuck you are, LOONA. What a bunch of bad bitches. The only thing I wasn't a huge fan of was the choreo. We know LOONA can do so much more than that, and it felt kind of lackluster. I also wasn't a fan of the line distribution. Where the hell were Yeojin, VV, and Go One's lines? Did BBC put them under the carpet or some shit? I can understand Hazel not having lines for this one time, but it had better not happen again or else we're gonna have some serious issue. But that seems like something we'll never have done properly. So for me, this comeback was a bop, but it's clinging on to that title. Next up is NCT 127's Kick It. Now, despite whatever words I've said that made you think otherwise, I fucking loved this comeback. Of course there were elements I didn't like, but it didn't really affect how I saw this comeback as a whole. I loved the song. The sound and the way it just told me to shut the fuck up and admit I'm a whore really moved me to tears. Like, damn, my bias and my bias wrecker really do be the sexiest things on this damn planet. The choreo was immaculate. The outfits were sexy but fitting. The line distribution didn't make me piss myself. It was all just so good. For those who didn't like this comeback, bless your heart. I know not everyone can have good taste, so thank you for your sacrifice. To sum it up, I loved this comeback and now I'm pregnant, so I'll be calling up Utah for the first child support check soon. And fuck SM. Next up is Everglow's Dun Dun. If I tell you all my bias, I think that'll already give you a very good idea as to how I feel about this comeback. That's right, Onda is my bias. So I guess you could imagine the reaction I had when I could literally count her lines on one hand. Listen, I have no hate or distaste for any of the members at all, but come the fuck on. The stage outfits were beautiful. The choreo was fun but easy to learn for fans. The sound was interesting, yes, but it was something that came and went. Any girl group could have done that same song and my reaction wouldn't have been any different. Girl crush again. Oh, okay. I was not wowed. I was not impressed. I was just so indifferent. I like the song. I listen to it and dance to it. I do. I really do. But the line distribution puts me off from it so much I can't love it like I do the others. I've had multiple people in my comments say that Bon Bon Chocolat was their worst song and Dun Dun is their best. And I just can't get on board with that. I don't care what your taste is. I love Bon Bon Chocolat because it actually has everyone singing a fair amount. Sorry not sorry Betty. I can't say Dun Dun is the best because of the line distribution. And only because of the line distribution. I know it's not the girl's fault. It never has been and never will be. But because I am the bastard child I am, I won't be joining you all on the Dun Dun train. The song's a bop. The line distribution's a flop. Now on to Dazzle Dazzle by Weeki Meeki. Holy shat, did these girls dazzle the fuck out of me when they dropped this gem. I'm telling y'all, the flavor is just so immaculate. I can taste the milk, cinnamon, sugar, nutmeg. I can taste it all. The choreo popped off. The vocals popped off. The stage outfits popped off. And can we please talk about Rinna and Ellie's hair because I was not expecting that from them. But I am so glad I got it. Everything about this comeback screams Weeki Meeki, and screams talent. Talent. Something a lot of people in the industry unfortunately don't have. If you don't like this song, or Weeki Meeki as a whole, okay fine, I don't agree with you at all, but fine. This song is way more than a bop. It's a religion. It's a valid religion and it's mine. Sorry Christianity, I'm kicking you to the curb for a minute. Anyway, this shit right here's a bop. Period. Moving on to probably the one that might get me cancelled the most. BTS is on. Let me be real with y'all. I didn't listen to this when it first came out because I was lazy and I knew my one-time stream of the MV wouldn't mean shit. So when I finally listened to it, I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't like it but I didn't hate it. So I listened to it again. And I've decided I don't love it or hate it. The song's just there and I listened to it. This song wasn't earth-shattering like its competitors from the past. On was here and then it left. Personally it didn't stay with me and I didn't find myself going to listen to that song specifically. As for the whole album, Filter, My Time, and 0-100 Hours were bops. I have to be honest here when I say that Black Swan is much more my style than On. I prefer Black Swan over On so much it's not even up for debate. For me, the only part I really seemed to enjoy was Jungkook Bridge, but even then it felt he was pushing his vocal limit. Or was that just me overthinking it? The choreo for this song was so tasteful. I will admit the backup dancers really have my heart because they pulled it together so well and I would gladly marry each and every one of them for it. So for me this song was mother a bop or flop. It was what it was and I like it. Next up is IZ*ONE's Fiesta. I'm not even going to try and sugarcoat it. I hated this song when it dropped. Well, hate may not be the right word here. I liked it. But the weird beat and sound it had after the chorus just didn't sit well with me. I don't know, it was just too chihuahua for me. That literally sounds so stupid, but that's the best way I could describe it. I wasn't gonna force myself to like the song so I didn't. But I forgot how it sounded and I wanted to include it in this video. I definitely like the song. There's just that one part I'm not super crazy about. The song was cute, soft, and sweet just like IZ*ONE. It fit their vibe well. The choreo was so fucking cute and clean. It was honestly so nice to watch. Especially with so many members doing it all at once. Instant nut. The girls also looked really great. I hope they get to release more songs before they disband and go their separate ways. While I may not be a IZ*ONE or a Produce fan, I do like their music and as excited for what the future holds for each and every one of the girls. Overall, this comeback was a bop. Moving on to one of our more recent comebacks. Oh My God by Idol. Oh my god, she took me to the sky. Let me be real. Upon first hearing this I was like, child, what? But if you know me, it takes 2 listens of a song with a gap in between because I can never actually process the song when I first listen. If I do, you bet your ass it was a good song. The chorus is my favorite part of this song. No debate about it. If I'm honest, my initial thought was that Oh My God jumped around a lot. I still think that, but not in a bad way. It's nice that it's so unique and fresh. Just like Idol is. I expected nothing less with the choreo. As always they delivered. I think I like every part of the song because it has its own little energy to it. Together it doesn't really make me want to shit myself. but I still really like the song. I actually saw some Neverlands complaining about the line distribution, but because I'm an orbit and I can barely call myself a Neverland, I will not be commenting on this out of concern for my safety. I also gotta say we need to give Idol's backup dancers a raise, because hot fucking damn they are so great. They make me want to get off my dead ass and do something with myself. If you haven't noticed, yes, I'm one of those fans who thirst after the managers, bodyguards, and backup dancers. What about it? Anyway, this comeback was a bop, just like everyone they've had. Thank you all so much for watching and being so patient and kind with me. If there are any comebacks I didn't mention and you want to hear my opinion on it, you're more than welcome to ask me about it, and I'll give my honest opinion. I hope it won't take as long to upload, but it's hard when you're not an original visual. Thank you all so much for 300 subscribers. Going on 400, what the fuck? The support is honestly insane and you guys bring so much joy into my life. Whether you're applauding me or whether you're telling me you hope JYP kills me in my sleep, it's all heartwarming in my eyes. See y'all soon. Stay safe and healthy.